DreAllDay.com.
Good morning, world. This is Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. Hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. It's Monday morning. We finally got some normal Miami weather overnight, so it's about 75 right now. It's breezy, but 75, so it feels good. But it's supposed to go down to 50s overnight for like the next 3 days. So anyway, we'll deal with that when we got to deal with it. Let's get straight into comments from yesterday's episode. Somebody asked me, can I make a video on the topic of no fat, F-A-P, no fat. First of all, I never even heard of no fat. I don't even know what that is, but which is what I said. And then somebody said it's a movement about an attempt by certain individuals to quit porn and masturbation because it changes your life, your mind, and your work ethic. Well, no, I can't make a video on it because I don't know anything about no fat. And if that's what you want to do, then what you need to do, instead of worrying about a movement on the internet, is read my book called The Mirror of Motivation, so you can learn some fucking discipline. So you don't need a hashtag to do what you got to do for yourself. That's what you need to do. And oh yeah, as I usually say in these blogs, as long as y'all engage and share and comment and all that, I keep doing these. Every single day could be the last day of this vlog, so I want to make sure I'm making that clear. So that's my answer on the no fat situation. Somebody said you constantly put out quality content, you should have more subs. That's what's up. But I don't really care about subs. I'd rather have more sales than more subs. I'll take the sales over the subs. So anyway, but shout out to all the subscribers. Somebody asked, could I come to Toronto? I might be in Toronto this summer. I'm talking to some organization. I might come speak at one of their conferences, but it's the same thing every single time. The money gotta be right. We gotta have everything on paper, and when all that's done, then I'm coming. But until that's done, I can't. It's not really on me, because when you work with companies, they got all these people, and this person got to talk to this person. They got to get a signature from that person, and this person got to okay that. So sometimes shit just takes a long time when you work with the bigger the organization, the longer it takes for things to get done, which I've learned a lot over the last year. So I might come to Toronto this summer, but again, they got to get the paperwork right, and they got to get it right before I book that date somewhere else, and then I won't be coming. So that's all I can say about Toronto for now. Shout out to Drake. Who's the most freakish athlete you have ever played against? So this person edited their comments. This person first left a comment, who's the most freakish athlete you played against? In other words, who was unstoppable no matter what you did? And I told them it's two different questions, because being a freak athlete doesn't make you unstoppable, and being unstoppable, you don't have to be a freak athlete. So I told them it's two different questions, and they edited their question to change the question. But most freakish athlete, nobody comes off the top of the head, so I ain't even gonna answer it. I can't even. It was somebody who was just that amazing, then I would have thought of him, but I didn't think of him, so that's my answer. What podcast do I listen to? I did an episode on my podcast talking about what podcast I listen to. So again, as I say every day in this vlog, if y'all want to hear me go deep on any of these subjects that y'all ask about, because really when I do these, I just give you the surface answer. Y'all want to hear me go deep or read about me going deep, you need to read something that I wrote or listen to my podcast. That's where I go into detail and stuff. I don't go into that much detail on YouTube, because people on YouTube got short attention spans. This is what it is. So if y'all want to hear me go deep and get the real details on any of these answers, podcasts and books and website, those are the places that you get it. Somebody asked, what are my success habits? Now, I got a podcast that comes out every single day. I'm telling you exactly what I think about, what I do, how I do it, why I do it. That's all detailed in my Work on Your Game podcast. Another question. Last time you took a vacation, where did you go? I don't really do vacations like that. I mean, I guess you could say I went to Philadelphia, my hometown. I didn't really consider it a vacation. I just went there. I don't need a vacation. The thing with me is the way that I live and the business that I do, and I guess you could say the lifestyle that I've developed, even though I don't really like using that word because it's overused these days and it has different connotations, is that, I mean, I do what I want to do all day. I mean, when I'm working, I'm doing what I want to do. And I make a video because I want to do it. If I write a book or do a podcast or go speak at some event, or I'm coaching or consulting with a company, it's because I want to do it. I don't do many things that I don't want to do. And even if I do have to do something that I don't really want, it's because it's leading to something that I do want. So I don't need a vacation. Vacation to me is like you need a break from your normal life. I don't need a break from my normal life. I enjoy it exactly as it is. I don't really do vacations like that. But if I was to go travel somewhere just for the purpose of vacation, I want to go to Hawaii. I ain't never been to Hawaii. My girl's from Europe, so I want to go to her home country, which is Georgia. Y'all never heard of that. Y'all seen her on video. You didn't, you watched the Anna and Dre show. Playlist on this channel. Where else? Those are the first two places I'm thinking. Hawaii and Georgia. Not the state, Georgia, the country. Somebody asked, what was my favorite shoe to play ball in and walk around in? I did a video on this years back. My favorite basketball shoe hasn't changed, so go find that video. It's on YouTube. Favorite shoe to walk around in? I don't really have one. I like all of them. I just pick the one that looks best to match whatever I'm wearing. Somebody asked, what books am I currently reading? I got a list, dreallday.com/read. That's my whole reading list. I got it recommended by category, different categories, recommendations, and books that I've read and just left reviews for. That's all at dreallday/read. It's a very long page, so you'll have everything you'll need. What else? Favorite TV show as a kid? I told him I would reply if I thought about it. I didn't think of one. SportsCenter. Or we go on the TV shows. I don't know. I don't have one. Let's say the Cosby Show, Bill Cosby Show. That was hot back in the day. Some of y'all might remember that. But I wouldn't even call that my favorite. It's just one that I remember. I didn't really have a favorite TV show. SportsCenter, sports. I was always into sports. My political views, Democrat or Republican, opinions on our current president. Well, I'm not Democrat or Republican. I don't claim a side in that. I pick whoever I think is the better person is the person I'm going to go with. On Donald Trump, obviously Trump has done some great things for himself in business in terms of getting his name out there. He's good at getting attention, good at getting his name out there. He's good at controlling a conversation. I mean, you look at the kneeling thing with Kaepernick and the 49ers. Donald Trump kind of jumped in it and changed the whole conversation from this is about police brutality and whatever Kaepernick said it was about. And Trump changed the whole conversation from police brutality and oppression, which is what Kaepernick said it was. Trump changed the whole thing to disrespecting the flag and disrespecting the country. Now, every time you bring up Kaepernick, people talking about, well, did he disrespect the flag? Did he disrespect the country? Trump took the whole thing out of Kaepernick's hands. It's like Kaepernick fumbled. He took the ball from him and scored a touchdown. He changed the whole conversation, and it probably can't be changed back. So Trump is good at doing stuff like that. That is a skill that a lot of people could use, and I've talked about that on my podcast. I'm that type of person who, I didn't vote for Trump, but I don't hate the guy. I'm not angry that he's president. I wasn't out protesting or none of that shit when he won. I didn't vote for the dude, but I don't hate him. I'm not angry that he won or none of that. I mean, any wise person can see the positives and the negative of any individual. He's not the devil. I mean, people try to make him out like the worst person in history, and Hillary was not the best person in history. So that's why I feel when it comes to politics, all the motherfuckers be lying. That's the number one thing you need to understand. They all be lying, not because they bad people, because you got to. If you don't get that many people to vote for you, you gotta lie. And that's just the reality of life. Read the 48 Laws of Power. They talk about that. So that's my views on politics. As far as that's my views on politics, like as an institution. But politics itself means, and I talked about this on my podcast. I'm gonna say that like every time. I talked about this on my podcast. Politics is leveraging your knowledge, leveraging your relationships in order to further your own cause. That's what politics means. So when people say, well, I didn't get this promotion at work because it's very political, or I try to get on this AAU team, but politics got me not getting on the team. Politics is a good thing, people. Politics is something that you need to learn how to play. So when people talk about politics, I'm not talking about the government politics. I'm talking about the word politics. It means doing things to further your cause, to help yourself out. If you don't want to play the political game, you can't reach your highest possible level of success. There's other people going to play it and they're going to beat you at it. So that angle of politics, I know he meant it a different way. I gave you both answers. So somebody asked, what's my opinion on hip hop music today? I don't know why this person asked this question, since obviously he heard me talking about it on the last one. So this person either don't listen or they just asking a dumb question because I already answered this question. So we're not even addressing that. So that's it for today. Today for me, back to work, man. Like the reason I didn't even do these vlogs like that, to keep it real with y'all, and I think I've said this before, the reason I didn't do these vlogs that often is because I do the same stuff like every day. As y'all see, I'm recording this at the same time every day. I thought daylight savings was gonna make it light outside, but I was wrong. It's actually gonna make it darker for longer until the days expand. So it's actually gonna be dark till like 7:30. The reason I don't do these vlogs, I do the same thing every day. I go to the gym, I see the same time that I'm recording this almost every day, at least during the week. I probably go jacuzzi if it's open, if I feel like going. Then I'm at work, then I'm working. It's the same thing every day. This is the discipline. This is what allows me to run a business and be an entrepreneur, is that I'm disciplined enough to make myself adhere to a schedule and a program, even though I don't have a boss, I don't have nobody telling me to adhere to the schedule. I just do it because I want to do it. Not everybody's capable of doing that, but this is the discipline to anything. If I was playing ball, I'd be doing the same things every day. If I had a job, I'd be doing the same things every day. It'd be the same schedule all the time. So that's why I didn't think this would be that interesting for people. But if y'all think it's interesting and y'all want me to keep doing these, and I'll just answer these questions and I'll do it. But if people don't want it, then it's all good. I still got a whole bunch of other shit that I could do besides this. So that's it for today's vlog. I'm back to work today. What else? That's it. Y'all really need to get on my podcast. If y'all want to hear details of any of this stuff, because I do go into detail on this stuff, but again, you're not going to get it on YouTube. As I say almost every time, YouTube is more surface. People don't pay that much attention. Y'all want the real, get on my podcast and listen to me. Work on your game. Have a great Monday, great week, everybody. DreAllDay.com.